Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something that you develop. However, you can access the confidence that you already have inside you. You need to think of a time when you were relaxed and comfortable and confident as if you could do no wrong. Feel within yourself the strength and confidence that is easily accessible to you. If you are having a hard time feeling confident, you are overlooking the one thing keeping you from that confidence: fear. Franklin Delano Roosevelt said there is nothing to fear but fear itself. You may have fears inside of you that are holding you back from gaining all the confidence in the world. But unless you address those fears and face them and move beyond them, you will not be able to access the true greatness within yourself. Really, there is nothing to fear. The only thing to fear that you should fear is the idea of fear. Fear is just a concept that weakens your mind, and there's really nothing to actually fear. It's a hard concept to grasp and to move beyond that. So ask yourself what fears may be holding you back. Is it the fear of failure? Failure does not exist. The only way you can fail is by giving up. Is it the fear of acceptance? People will accept you for who they are. And if they don't, so what? It's not the end of the world. Many people were not accepted for who they are, and they turned out fine. If you look at the course of history, you can see that between Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Edison, Julius Caesar, just to name a few names. They were not accepted for actually who they are. They were accepted for what they did. To give you just a little bit of background in that. Is the fear of what people will think of you holding you back? People will only think of you what you think of yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks of you but you. Your outside world is a reflection of your inner self. That means people may be thinking something about you in a positive manner, but if you interpret something they say or the way they look at you and decide that it means something negative, the emotion you attach with this action will be demeaning and negative. For instance, a lady walks into a department store. In this lady's past, men have abused her and used her and treated her unkindly. Maybe not at first, but her failed relationships have led her to believe that any man being nice to her is only going to hurt her or make her feel bad. As the doorman at the department store holds the door for her, smiles and says hello, the woman is disgusted. "Who do you think you are?" she asks. "You have no right to treat me that way." Sounds silly, right? Well, think about it. Have you ever been in a similar situation where someone made a comment and you took it the wrong way? This is human psychology. We have been conditioned to react to certain situations in certain ways. Another example, a man smiles at an overweight woman just being polite. The woman obsesses about the man's gesture for several days, wondering if she could pursue the man and ask him on a date. The man is involved in a gay relationship, but the woman mistakenly took his kind gesture as flirting. Happens a lot in bars. It happens a lot in society where somebody does something and they go inside themselves and they determine what that outside stimulus means to them. And a lot of people misconstrue a lot of things, and people get defensive. People just overlook the basic concepts of the way they've been conditioned. And these are all stemming from the thought of fear. Look at how you have been conditioned and see if the fear you have been keeping, that you have keeping you from your confidence is valid. It most likely isn't. That's how fear works. Once you move past it, you can access a world of amazing talents within you that you did not know existed. Put yourself in state, as in state of mind. You'll hear me reference state a lot. I'm not talking about the place that you live or the type of matter. I'm talking about your state of mind. When I say access your state or get yourself into state, that means your state of mind. Follow the video on body language and on managing your state. Put yourself in state, as in state of mind, of a time when you were strong, confident, and felt sure of yourself. Access that memory and apply it on stage. Some people use the idiom of picturing the audience in their underwear. I like to pretend everyone in the crowd is a close friend or family member, someone I care about. They would never think I was not sufficient in my work or playing ability. They would always be supportive. Then I feel as if I can do no wrong. Mistakes happen and your confidence will be shaken at times. Get over it. It's only temporary and tomorrow is a new day. Or better yet, the next set is a new set. The only one who remembers all your mistakes is you. So overcome your fears and find your confidence within yourself.